Hello and welcome to this session on Docker images. This is going to be very basic and beginner for Docker images. Today we are going to learn how to pull image from the Docker Hub, how to push any image to your private registry, how to run any image from your registry, and we also look at some basic command. Let's get started. Docker image is a file used to execute code in a Docker container. Docker is used to create, run, and deploy applications in containers. A Docker image contains application code, libraries, tools, dependency, and other files needed to make an application run. Let's go to the Docker Hub registry and pull the Ubuntu image. I am going to my browser and I will search for Docker Hub. And here it is. And I will search for Ubuntu image. As you can see, this is the official Ubuntu image. Now let me copy this command line and execute to the terminal. Let me open the terminal. I am only Mac, so I am using the terminal. If you are in Windows, you can use the Windows command prompt. Make sure that your Docker engine is running. To confirm your Docker engine running or not, you can type docker -b. Here you can see this version is running. Now let's execute the pull command and pull that image. You can pull any image using the docker pull command. As you can see, image is pulling. By default, it will pull the latest image. Now, if I run the command docker images, see, here is the Ubuntu which is now downloaded. Also details of the image. As you can see, we got the Ubuntu image. Using the docker pull command, we can get any image from the Docker registry or from any private registry. Now, let me explain how to push any image to your private registry. Before that, you have to create an account in a Docker Hub. Let me give you step-by-step example. You can see in the right side there is the sign up option. You can sign up, you can create the account. The basic plan is free. You can choose the basic plan. In the basic plan, you can use Docker Desktop, unlimited public repositories, Docker engine, and Kubernetes, 200 image pull per hour. So I think it is enough for the beginner. So we can use the free version. I already have an account, so I'm going to log into my account. Here, as you can see, there is the list of the image which I already pushed earlier. So I am going to push the Ubuntu image to this repository. Let me share you. Let me open the terminal and let me log into my Docker registry. To log in my Docker registry, I have to execute docker login command. Docker login followed by username and password. User and password. Yeah, login succeeded. Now let me check that Docker image which I pulled earlier from the Docker Hub and going to push on my private registry. Yes, this is the image we are planning to push on my private registry. To push my private registry, we have to create the separate tag name. Let me show you how to create the tag and how to push this image to the private registry. Before push any image to the private registry, we have to create our own tag. To create our own tag, we have to execute docker space tag space image name space repository address, which is my own repository address followed by image name. Please note that image name and version name can be different. It depends on you how you want to save your image on your registry. As you can see, tag is generated. Let me check it again. Here you can see the new tag is generated. Now you are ready to push on your repository. Now let me execute push command. Here is the command: docker space push followed by your image name. Once you execute this command, it will going to push this image to your registry. It will take few seconds, depend on the image size. Here push is executed. Let me check to the repository. I switch to my repository page and I confirm that the Ubuntu image is reflected on this page. This is the way we can push our image to the private registry. Now I will show you how to run any image from your repository. Also, I will show you how to drive inside the container and install Nginx. Let me show you step by step. To run any image, first step is we have to pull that image, and after that we can run that image. Let me check the Docker image with the Docker image command. Here you can see there is the two images. One image comes from my repository and another is from the Docker Hub. Because this image is already available here, so I am going to use my image. To run the Docker image, we have to use docker space run -it -d -name space image name space -p expose port number. I am using the 9999 followed by the default port number, which is 80, and lastly the image address, which is my repository image, and the version name. Command is executed. Let me check the image is running or not. We can check docker space ps. Here, as you can see, this image is running on the port number 9999. Now let me drive inside the container and install Nginx. To drive inside the container, use docker space exec space -it space image name space bash. Before install the Nginx, let's update the apt repository, and after that let's install Nginx. Now let me install the Nginx. It will take few minutes to download and install the Nginx. I am going to skip the installation process. Installation process is completed. Let me check the status and restart the Nginx. Here, as you can see, the Nginx is running. Now Nginx is running inside the container, and the container is exposed through the 999 port, so it should be visible on the localhost followed by 9999. So let me check and confirm it. Let me check through the curl command. Here you can see the Nginx is running. Welcome to the Nginx. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe this channel.